Ever wondered what Rolex has in store for 2024? We're going to predict what's coming for Rolex in 2024. We'll talk about changes they might make to their classic watches and new cool stuff they might add. Stick around till the end to find out what Rolex might do next and see if we got it right. In the upcoming months, Rolex enthusiasts are buzzing about some exciting predictions for 2024. Among them are expectations for a fresh Milgauss, an updated Yacht-Master II, and new dial designs for the Daytona. In just 1 month, Watches and Wonders 2024, the premier watch fair of the year, will kick off, and Rolex is expected to unveil its latest models. For nearly a decade now, enthusiasts have been eagerly speculating about what Rolex might unveil next. However, it's worth noting that Rolex has become increasingly unpredictable in recent years. Just consider the surprise releases like the Celebration Dial and the emoji-themed Day Date from last year, 2 watches nobody saw coming. Despite this unpredictability, by analyzing past releases and identifying models due for updates, we've put together our best guesses for what Rolex might have in store for 2024. We believe the most eagerly anticipated watch of 2024 is the return of the Milgauss. Last year, Rolex discontinued the Milgauss, which we think is a real shame considering its unique status as Rolex's dedicated scientific anti-magnetic timepiece. In today's watch industry, there's a significant emphasis on anti-magnetism, yet Rolex's lineup lacks a dedicated watch for this purpose since the Milgauss was discontinued. While Rolex incorporates some anti-magnetic features into all its watches, there's no longer a model solely focused on this function. It's time for Rolex to reintroduce the Milgauss. If you take a closer look, brands like Omega have the Master Chronometer certification, and even within the Swatch group, there's a strong focus on anti-magnetism, as seen with the Powermatic line. There's also competition from within Rolex's own family, with Tudor offering watches featuring the Master Chronometer certification. So, it's high time for Rolex to respond and introduce something innovative. We even dare to imagine something truly groundbreaking, but we'll delve into that later. So, let's envision the new look of the Milgauss. Taking inspiration from the recent Air King, we imagine a slimmer 40mm case with crown guards on the sides. This design keeps the Milgauss sporty and clean, sticking to its classic aesthetic without a rotating bezel. The dial would maintain iconic features like the lightning-shaped second hand and incorporate orange accents on the markers. We envision a cleaner, more modern appearance compared to its predecessors. As for the movement, we propose adopting the latest 32 series with a focus on anti-magnetism, possibly incorporating silicon parts and the chronology escapement. The goal would be to attain Master Chronometer certification, ensuring strong resistance to magnetism and aligning with industry standards. With this upgrade, the watch could potentially feature a sapphire crystal case back, adding to its allure. But here's where things get exciting, our groundbreaking idea. Leveraging Rolex's expertise in research and development, we propose a magnetic movement unlike anything seen before. While current Master Chronometer certified watches are highly resistant to magnetism, they're still susceptible to some extent. Our vision is a watch completely impervious to magnetism, regardless of the strength. We believe Rolex should strive to be at the forefront of magnetic resistance in the industry, setting a new standard for durability and reliability. Our next concept for Rolex in 2024 involves revamping the Yacht-Master II. Currently, the Yacht-Master II is part of the previous generation of Rolex watches, having been in the collection since 2007 with minimal updates. It's known for its flashy and large design, but we think it's time for a fresh take that's sleeker and more understated. The Yacht-Master II is a unique watch featuring a regatta chronograph with a programmable countdown and mechanical memory. We don't want to alter these functions, as they're among Rolex's finest movements. However, we propose some mechanical enhancements, such as incorporating the chronology escapement, similar to what Rolex did with the Daytona last year. Visually, we envision streamlining the Yacht-Master for a cleaner look. This includes reducing the diameter to 42mm from the current 44mm. We also plan to redesign the bezel, removing the large Yacht-Master logo and the 0 to 10 graduation, which is duplicated on the dial. Instead, we suggest a fixed bezel graduated from 0 to 60, working in tandem with the central seconds hand for improved functionality and a less flashy appearance. Given the watch's nautical theme, we propose offering it with a stainless steel bracelet or an Oyster Flex rubber strap in blue to complement the bezel and dial color. This update would give the Yacht-Master II a fresh, modern look while retaining its distinctive functionality and appeal. Another watch we could envision Rolex bringing back is a somewhat niche model with an intriguing history. This watch first debuted in 1953 with a rotating bezel, just before the Submariner took the spotlight. Originally known as the Turnograph, it later transitioned to become part of the Datejust family, adopting a more refined and elegant appearance. Despite its discreet nature and intermittent production, we believe Rolex could shine a new light on this timepiece. Our concept for the return of the Rolex Turnograph involves modernizing it while maintaining consistency with the brand's overall production. Picture this: a Datejust 36mm with a rotating bezel. We envision an evolution of the classic Datejust design, featuring its elegant proportions, sleek dial with baton markers, and the iconic Cyclops magnifier over the date window. To give it the Turnograph identity, we incorporate a thin ceramic rotating bezel for a modern and elegant touch, distinguishing it from the traditional fluted bezel found on the Datejust. Adding subtle red accents on the second hand, date and logo further enhances its distinctiveness. Despite these updates, technically it remains identical to the Datejust, utilizing the same movement and offering options for an Oyster or Jubilee bracelet. This reimagined Turnograph merges vintage charm with contemporary sophistication, offering a compelling choice for Rolex enthusiasts. The next watch on our wish list is one that we eagerly anticipate every year, the Rolex Explorer Polar. While we know the chances of seeing it are slim, we keep bringing it up because it's a dream watch for us. The concept is simple. Take the existing Explorer models in 36mm and 40mm sizes and swap out the black dial for a white one, creating the iconic Polar Explorer. Since the discontinuation of the Oyster Perpetual 39mm with a white dial, there's been a gap in Rolex's collection. A sports watch with a white dial. We believe Rolex should fill this void by introducing the Explorer in 36 and 40 sizes with a stunning white dial. The contrast would be brilliant and add a refreshing option to Rolex's lineup. Next up, we have some exciting updates for the Daytona, which underwent a complete redesign last year, boasting new dials, cases, and an updated movement. While the Daytona already comes in various materials like gold and platinum, including a Paul Newman-inspired white gold version, we believe there's one specific dial missing from the collection: meteorite. We envision the meteorite dial returning in a panda-style configuration, reminiscent of its past iterations. The dial would feature a silver-based meteorite, available in white, yellow, or Everose gold, paired with a ceramic black bezel instead of the metal bezel from previous generations. This version could be offered on either a bracelet or a black Oysterflex rubber strap for versatility and style. And finally, for our last prediction for Rolex in 2024, we've imagined two new versions of the Perpetual 1908. Launched successfully last year and well received by enthusiasts, we propose adding some small complications inspired by the Cellini collection. The first of these versions is a dual time model with an independent display at 6 o'clock, replacing the small seconds. This change would involve relocating the seconds hand to the central position for improved readability. To enhance practicality, we've included a small day and night indicator in a discrete aperture, departing from the traditional 12-hour track found in Cellini watches. These updates would add functionality and elegance to the Perpetual 1908, appealing to collectors and enthusiasts alike. So what do you think of these predictions? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching, and to stay informed with our latest content, feel free to like and subscribe to Luxury Focus. See you at the next one.